Hi everyone, thanks for tuning in to today's Daily Spiral Review. It is Friday, March 7th. Happy Friday! I hope all of you are feeling good after the Eco Challenge. I'm so sorry that I missed it. I can't wait to hear about it on Monday. So tonight, Daily Spiral Review, I hope that Mr. Menth gave it to you. If not, you'll probably be doing this on Monday. But I'll go ahead and give you some hints. I've got 10 hints over on the right. Actually, really 8. 2 of them are so easy that I don't think you need any help. But we'll start off with number 1. And this is a two-step problem. And the first is that you want to find the sales tax for $6,500 or $6,500. The next is you have to find the total cost. So you'll take that sales tax and add it to the price of the car. And that you should be able to find your answer. Number 2, this one is difficult just because there's so much in there. So you're going to want to annotate and highlight the important information, and then the hint below, they already give you one. You should be able to figure it out quite easily once you know what numbers you're working with. Number 3, you can write it out or draw a picture. That's the best way. There is a equation for this as well, but for right now, since you haven't been taught that equation, go ahead and use a picture or write it out in order to find out how many ways she could do her errands in terms of the order. Number 4 is directly tied into topic 14, and it's plotting a point, or identifying where a point is. So the first thing that I suggest you do is to label the values for each quadrant. And quadrant 1, which is here, the x value is positive. Do you see how it's to the right of 0, which is the origin of the coordinate plane? To the right is positive, and vertical is positive. So this quadrant here is positive, positive. So I've got that over here. This represents the x value, this represents the y value, and both in quadrant 1 are positive, positive. Quadrant 2, now we go to the left of the origin on the x-axis. And to the left of the origin, you now are beginning to get into negative numbers. So your x value will be negative. And your y value is still positive. So that's here, quadrant 2 equals x is negative, because x is always the first plot on a coordinate plane, and the y is positive. So now if we were to go to quadrant 3, which is this quadrant, we've remained in the negative x quadrant, but now we have come below the origin, and we are now going into the negative y axis. So as I have here, quadrant 3 is negative, negative. Okay? Then finally, quadrant 4, we are back now on the right side of the x-axis from the origin. So now we are in positive x values, but we are still now in negative y values. So our quadrant is positive, negative. And what's interesting and fun to know about a coordinate plane is that the opposite quadrants have opposite signs. So quadrant 1 is positive, positive. Its opposite is negative, negative. The quadrant 2 and 4, we've got negative x, positive y. And in the opposite quadrant, quadrant 4, we've got positive x, negative y. So hopefully that will help you plot these 2 points and let us know which letter is there. Number 5 is a ratio. Very simple. You are now showing the proportionality between this triangle and this triangle. You are trying to solve for A. With all of this information, you should be able to do that quite easily. Number 6 and 7 are so easy that my pets can do it. Just remember to check your decimal in this one. And just know that because these are whole numbers, your answer will be in the form of a decimal. Only if you're beginning with fractions would you show your answer in a fraction. So just be aware of that. But other than that, those two should be very simple for you to do. Number 8 is a multiple operation problem, so more than one operation. And remember to do, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally in reverse, which is Sally Aunt, dear my excuse please. And you're going to invert the operation. So if it's you're adding, you're going to want to subtract in order to keep the equation balanced. Okay? Number 9, you're going to use your answer from number 3, and you're going to list out all of those different orders here. Okay? And then finally, number 10, you're trying to find the regular price of an item that has been discounted by 55%. So the price now is $67.50, and it's been discounted 55%. This is a ratio problem, and it's very important to understand that even though the discount was 55%, this 67.5 represents a different percentage. So you're going to need to know when you're setting up your ratio that the percentage of 67.5 is what you want to use in your ratio. All right, that'll do it for tonight. Have a great weekend. Get out, enjoy the weather. Hopefully it will be nice. And comment if you have any questions. I'll be putting up some more helpful videos for topic 14 that'll actually be covering the topics and not just the daily spiral review. So tune in, and hopefully our next lesson next week, the topic 14, will be a big success, and you'll all already be ready to jump into it. All right, talk to you soon.